To get those distances shorter. But I also want to take a look, Corey, we had a crazy amount of dust on the runway yesterday.
Yeah, the airport authority told me this morning they put 1,000 gallons of water on it. So this morning it might be a little less dusty than yesterday. And John Douglas putting on a really good takeoff performance to start out the day. Controlled environment on this beautiful, flat, open runway so that we can take these skills and translate those into the backcountry. So we have no problem when a pilot elects to bring an additional safety component, which is his flight instructor.
Here's Paxton on the roll now in Lil Guac, getting some speed, getting that tail down off the ground. I'll give you some updates on the scores here. John, 13 feet. Here's Alan Hewitt giving it the beans.
Nice early rotation. Main gear off the runway. Wow, that was exceptionally short. Somewhere in between 150 and 170 feet for the line.
So you'll see him hold it off, hold it off. Good over the line. Line judge gives that checkered flag. Heavy on the brakes, leaving some ruts. First land quite early. You saw the dust kick up. There's no question that it happened. He's going to still try to get a landing in over the line, kind of plopping it in there. We're not worried about passenger comfort in stall. Should hopefully get it stuck. Holding it off, holding it off. Wow. Good over the line. He's going to get heavy on those brakes, digging in again. Notice he's got that yoke full back to help with aerodynamics.
Crazy in a 182.
Full power for John Douglas now. Flaps down, getting all the lift he can. He's off.
Wow. Holy cow, I think he got it up at about 170-ish so feet. That was fantastic.
But here they go now.
All the squirrels doing their job under the cowling there. Lifting it up. Beautiful takeoff by Paxton. You can see that extra passenger, that weight in that right seat, definitely he's got a penalty there for sure.
Alan Hewitt up to the line.
It was kind of uncanny to me when Alan introduced himself and he says, I'm in the old straight tail 172. But this thing performs just like the moderns. It is a fantastic performing aircraft, as you're about to see.
Sometimes I think as STOL pilots, there's some people that prefer the older aircraft because they haven't been fattened up with all the modern technology, all the extra bits and bobs. It's just a plane.
Yeah, I love it. It's pure, it's clean, it's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Hewitt on his takeoff roll.
Touching the tail.
Off the ground. Another fantastic performance from Alan Hewitt today. We might see him get a little bit closer to the ground.
Oh, and a scratch for John Douglas on that amazing takeoff.
Yeah,
absolutely. Real bummer.
Might be a little more conservative on this one because when you scratch, you don't get a score. So now he's going to bring it in a little long just so he can get on the board. Fantastic landing. Very smart choice there by Paxton just to get a score on the board. Aerodynamically pushing that air to the ground. Here he goes just over the line. A good landing.
And notice how he retracted those flaps. Definitely not like a hard surface runway type experience.
Absolutely. John on his third and final round of the competition today. You have 3 opportunities. You take your lowest score, and that's your score. So I expect him to be fairly aggressive on this takeoff. Yes. Beautiful takeoff there from John.
On the roll now. And he's yanking a little bit earlier, but it's a little too soon, waiting to get that flying speed, and he's off. And I wonder,
literally taking everything out. There's no tool bag or tie downs in the cargo compartment. Here's Alan. He's done some fantastic takeoffs today, and there is another one, probably about 145-ish feet. Just a fantastic takeoff from Alan. Being very aggressive. Look at the control input on that elevator. He's working so hard, locking the brakes up. There's the dust.
Nice job,
Look at
John.
That landing for first place in the touring class. And here's Paxton Prentice for his final attempt.
Heard him cut the throttle a little bit sooner that time, and look at him just locking him up, digging those troughs.
Beautiful job from Paxton Prentice, bringing it in, dropping it like it's Lil Guac. visualize, but he is competing. What?
What did we just
What?
see? Woo! What did we just see?
Wow, ladies
That
and
was
gentlemen, I think we
insane.
just saw a 172 do a sub 100 foot landing.